When Yehuda left with his son from Eretz Yisrael, told us over how when his father was a young man, he was boiling up a pot of water and he was bringing it to the counter, and while he was bringing it, the handle on the pot broke off and the boiling water fell on his daughter's head, and the daughter was nifter. He went to the Chazon Ish to get chizuk, and the Chazon Ish told him to take out a sefer and open it up, and they started going through a sugya. And when they were finished, Michal Yehuda asks the Chazon Ish, he says, Rabbi, I came for chizuk. And the Chazon Ish tells him to go back to the Sfarim Shrank and take out another sefer. He realized that the Chazon Ish was telling him, without Torah, David HaMelech tells us, it's impossible to alleviate such pain.
We all knew Moshe. Shmuel was like Moshe's prize. Shmuel was like everything to Moshe.
Shmuel used to come with me to Lutsk, to daven.
Really?
Yep, the last month.
I was in Lutsk, and all of a sudden I come inside to the front, and I see Moshe and Shmuel davening there. I remember going to him like, such a zisa kind. Gorgeous eyes, blonde hair, like sitting there with a lolly in his mouth.
Are you learning Torah?
Okay, Torah.
We heard that Shmuel was in a terrible car accident. I couldn't reach Moshe. I ran over to the hospital. By the time we got there, it was only Chevra Kadisha that was left. I remember like right after the Levaya, I came to Moshe's house right outside. Moshe comes over to me, I give Moshe a hug. It's like, Favish, I just buried my Shmuel. It was like, as much as you never could imagine, all of a sudden, like, it just like really happened. Like it was.
Michal Yehuda Lefkowitz, his son had called in to give us chizuk. When I heard this story, this was something that stood out. I called a good friend of mine, Favish Waxman, who today we all know in the Kollel, he's best friends with everyone. And I said, Favish, we have to start a Kollel.
I couldn't believe how much you're saying. You would think, this is somebody from Shiva losing a child. It's not just a child. This is like with Shmuel. This is like Moshe's, like this was the most precious child. And he's getting up, it's quiet, getting from Shiva, and this is what he's saying. I'm like, Moshe, of course. How can you say no?
We met in the parking lot. We sat there for an hour. We went back and forth if it should be at night or it should be in the morning. And Favish had thought, he was in Brooklyn, he had a kollel that he's learned by, and he thought that the morning kollel would be amazing. And I told him, Favish, it's 6 a.m. How are we going to get people to get up so early? And we decided together, Yehuda's son told you, Lulei Sirasa Shashuai, David HaMelech is telling us what to do, let's just do.
The magic of Or Shmuel is that you start your day with your best foot forward.
And what's unique about Kollel Or Shmuel is the diversity of the people there.
I said, absolutely not. I'm not going to relax until we've got a full Beis HaMedrash, and the Mitzvah Hashem, we'll be able to move out of this Beis HaMedrash and look for bigger premises when we can get every single Yid coming and learning Geshmak early morning and get off to the day the right way.
When I first started at Kollel Or Shmuel, it was really hard getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning when I hadn't been doing that for a long, long time.
It's a dark, wet ride at 6:20 in the morning. We arrive at Yerushalayim in Manchester, throw open the doors, and you smell the fresh brewed coffee. There's a few guys schmoozing around. You walk into the Beis HaMedrash, Reb Ashi and Reb Noach are there on your left, greeting everyone with a warm smile, and you join the vibrant, energetic Beis HaMedrash.
The special thing about learning at this time in the morning is that there are absolutely no distractions. There's no chasnas, there's no bar mitzvahs, there's no telephone calls, there's no emails. You can't get any disturbance.
After the first day of waking up at that early time, the next day came a lot easier, and the next day even easier. And what I find to be the biggest motivation to keep getting up at that time, to learn and have a geschmacka seder at that time of the day, is that when you miss a day, chas v'shalom, you're thinking, how I miss being at Kollel or Shmuel. It's not like last thing in the day learning. It's not like trying to get a daf of Gemara in your lunch break. Everything outside is quiet. You are there with your Gemara and your coffee and some amazing chevra next to you, and you're starting your day off in the best possible way so that whatever happens, if bad things happen, if stressful things happen, no one can take that time of learning away from you.
The diversity of what's being learnt there, and the diversity of how people are learning there. There's chaburas, kinyan mesechta, the strong core in the middle of the Beis Medrash, Eiraisa, Dirshu, Dafayomi, all over the Beis Medrash. But then there's also chavrusas, people learning on their own. And who's learning there? A diversity of people. Someone who late in the day is a manal of a school, there's a lawyer, an accountant, a maggid shir.
We have a bunch of different chaburas which take place in the Beis Medrash. We've got Kinyan HaMasechta, we've got Daf Yomi, we've got Eraisa, we've got Dirshu, we've got people learning Mashli B'Chofetz, and it's for all types of Yidden. It's for absolutely everybody.
Everyone merges into one family, the Kollel of Shmuel. And at that time of the day, there's uniqueness. Because it's not just that nobody calls you at that time of day, it's that nobody could possibly call you at that time of day.
Ashi and I are very thrilled that a lot of the wives have agreed to come and grace us with their presence tonight. It doesn't go overlooked. Often in the morning it's difficult getting up early and with the children sometimes waking up, but nevertheless they encourage us to come and learn. And it's something that we really, really appreciate. Keep up the good work, because that we can carry on learning. Shkoyach.
By joining us in the Kollel of Shmuel in the first 40 minutes of your day, you'll be making the first 40 minutes of your day the best 40 minutes of your day.
As hard as it might be that we don't have Shmuel with us, the Kollel that's there every morning, that continues to elevate his neshama, that continues to keep Shmuel alive, is something, the gratitude that we have for each one of you that come to the Kollel. There's no words that we could say thank you. There's no words that we could tell the Rebbeinu Shalom, thank you for giving us all the chizuk every morning, as hard as it may be, to come and learn the Torah, to give us the chizuk throughout our day. And Bezras Hashem, with Hashem's help, we zeicha to have Shmuel in our Kollel. V'yeskel tzedek m'her v'yameinu.